Can you do this with your card reader? Let's get into the video. This card reader, guys, is a 2-in-1, but it is built very durable. It is IP54 with water and drop resistant. Comes on to card readers, guys, is when I'm outside in the elements, am I secured? I do have a card reader that I constantly use. It is this one right here. But the one thing about this, guys, is if this falls, I know it's going to just open up and everything is going to fall out, because that's already happened to me. And the thing with this one, no, it is more enclosed. There's a little bit of tension for you to even get it open. I have to literally pull it out and then boom, it is, open. But I also love the fact that even though it stores my cards, it is also a card reader, as you can see here, and it supports SD and micro SD cards. Basically, it supports speeds up to 312 megabits per second. I love also that you are able to store not that much, but you're able to store 4 SD cards here and also 8 micro SD cards. All right. I also like that even though it's risky, I dipped this in some water and it was still good to go. I know that I would be able to do that with this card reader, the storage for this. All right. And I really do love that. So do it at your own risk if you want to try it, but I would not recommend it. But I know that if I have this out and about, and let's say for whatever reason it fell and there's some water on the ground, I know that this will be fine. What I want to do is I want to just test the speeds real quickly to see if it's comparable to what they say it is. All right, so they said 312 megabits per second. My cards that I use, so I have this card from ProGrade that I actually use, and its speeds is about 300 megabits per second. So let's test it and see how fast it is. Let me plug it into my computer and get going. So once you open the case, you're going to notice that there's a little wire on the side right here. And all I do is just open it like that. It's a bit short, which is fine, but it opens up and it have access to the cord right there. Now it's USB-C, I'm just going to plug it in. Also, it comes with an adapter that if you want to use a USB-A, you just plug in that little adapter here and you have your USB-A. All right. So let's just plug it in. When you plug it in, you actually get a light around the edges between a blue and a green. I'll show you that right now. So once I plug it in, you can see now that there's a blue hue around the edges right here. The moment I put the card in, it should turn to green. Let's test it and see. So now you can see that blue hue turns to green. And now if I should open here, I do have access to my files right here. So what I want to test is how fast is this for me to take a file from my hard drive to my computer and see. All right, so what I'll do is I'll open a couple of panels first, and that way we can have some really nice tests going. So let me just open up a few programs here. I have a folder now that I'm going to drag that is about, let's look at the info. If you look at the info right here, it's about 61.89 gigabytes file size, all right? The total folder. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to drag it to here and see what speeds we're going to get. And start. So right now it's doing about 314, 351. So it's hovering between 200 and 300, which is not too bad. Let's see if it's going to dip. So far so good. It's kind of holding at 200. So it's relatively within the range of what for what they advertised. I want to see if it's going to stay at that rate all the way through until the end. All right, so it did pretty decent, you know, over 3 minutes, 3 minutes and 40 something seconds long. It did pretty decent. Am I getting this card reader slash storage for your cards for speed? No. I have to set my expectations accordingly. All right, so the speeds were pretty much significant to with what they advertise, and I'm happy about that. Are the speeds the best? No, it's not. Would I be getting this for speed? No, I would not. I would more than likely get this for storing my cards when I'm on the go. It doesn't hold that much either. It only holds, like I mentioned before, 4 SD and 8 micro SD. So for me, I like the convenience that it actually has a reader built in. So for persons out there who are actually looking for the convenience of something that stores your card and also has a card reader in there, I think this would be perfect for that individual. I definitely would keep this in hand because I love the fact that I don't have to worry whether or not if it falls, it's not going to just scatter. Everything's going to open up so easy. It's a little bit more sturdy in order to drop and stuff like that. Because I also, this is actually a nice rubber casing here. So I really and truly like that. I like that it's a nice little rubber casing in there. So there's going to be some form of protection when it comes on to this reader here versus what I have. Even though this holds way more, but it is not as durable as this. So, and also, like I mentioned, it has the capability of being a card reader. So this is actually a sponsored video, guys, and my comments before was strictly my own. They had nothing to say or nothing to add to what I'm saying in this video. They're actually seeing it the same time you guys will be seeing this video. So I want to thank them for sending this unit out for me to test. I think it's a pretty good unit, and the price is not too bad. So I would definitely recommend this for persons who are looking for convenience and also for a small card holder. And that's pretty much it, guys. If you guys did like this video, smash that like button, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, subscribe for more. And I think you guys will be interested in this video over here. Take care, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.